Melissa Santos setting the stage. Rick Knox in charge of the action. It'll be two Impact champions going at it here at Bar Wrestling, WrestleMania. Kathy Campanelli, Christian Cole standing by.
And Christian, this is such a highly anticipated rematch between these two. 7 months ago, I mean, Tessa put up quite a fight, but Brian Cage demolished her at Wrestle Circus.
These fans telling that story already. I mean, they want to see Tessa Blanchard get her hands on Brian Cage, and they want to see a conclusion to that story that began earlier in the year, if not over a year ago now. How long ago was that?
7 months ago.
7 months.
So that wound is still fresh.
Some fundamental wrestling between these two Impact stars now here at Bar Wrestling in a side headlock from top position.
I mean, Cage has such power, he could crush her.
Tessa trying to fight back, trying to get leverage with that right foot, but Cage denies her. Brian Cage able to get wrist control on that left arm and delivers a huge knee and quad, and that is one huge quad right to the solar plexus of Tessa Blanchard.
I'll say.
Big kick.
Attacking what seems to be the injured left thigh of Brian Cage.
Cage just throws Blanchard, though, and follows in but misses, and Blanchard is fighting hard now with those huge shots, those big right elbows. Cage throws Tessa. Tessa over the top, though. Hits the ropes, and they get caught up there a bit now, and Tessa Blanchard goes back to the other rope. And Cage's leg gets kicked out. And look at Blanchard now attacking Brian Cage as he sits on one knee. Tessa Blanchard now really letting it go with the strikes on Brian Cage. And look at that, just thrown around like a rag doll.
Literally just tossed out of the air like a pizza pie.
And did we ever think we'd see the X Division champion face the Impact Women's champion? And on tonight is the night, and that's the result.
And these two competitors, both so highly decorated across multiple promotions, both world traveled.
Look at those beautiful forearms by Blanchard. And Blanchard now over the top. Goes for the armbar, but it releases and now goes for an arm drag. Cage is too big, too strong. Look at Blanchard now. Oh my God. And Blanchard in a bad spot here, but able to.
Works that to her advantage.
Yeah, able to get Brian Cage up and over. Blanchard now hits the opposite rope, but she's caught. And Brian Cage has caught Tessa Blanchard. Oh my God, it just tosses her body on the hard corner edge of the apron. Jeez. And Kathy, did you hear her body hit the canvas and the steel underneath that canvas? It's disgusting.
Thundering echo. Ooh.
And Rick Knox only able to get a 1 count. And this is that heart that people talk about when it comes to Tessa Blanchard and the roots in which she comes from.
I mean, she certainly has a legacy behind her, for sure.
Blanchard, a fighter, born and bred that way. And now shoulder blocks into the corner. Blanchard is trapped as the monster Brian Cage. The man just chopped her.
Knocks the wind out of her and then chops her before she can catch her breath.
Blanchard fighting back. Big right forearms, and Cage put a stop to that right away.
Just knocked her silly with that big boot.
And Kathy, look at how Brian just picks her up.
And curling her.
Oh my God. And Tessa was about 8 inches away from hitting that railing that's holding this building together. About 9 feet up above the ring. Boy, oh boy, you are in a dangerous spot when you are wrestling Brian Cage. Cage now just lifting Blanchard by the hair, who at this point looks a bit lifeless. I mean, certainly we know she has a ton of fight in her, does Tessa, but she's in a bad spot here as the X Division champ is assaulting her. Now Cage hits the opposite rope.
Cut down in mid-stride.
And look at now, Tessa Blanchard. Ooh. And a beautiful kick to the back. In the small of the back, you got to take the power away from the man, but
holy!
Eats a nasty clothesline.
I thought he almost took her head off.
Cover forearm across the face. And kicks out does Tessa Blanchard. And you can actually see Brian Cage thinking in his mind, how the hell do I put this woman away? There's a reason why she is the X Division, why she is the women's champion and he is the X Division champion. Two of the best this business has to offer today in this world of pro wrestling. And Kathy, we've seen him do this before. No, look at the counter though. Blanchard underneath.
Jeez, picking her up by the neck, holy.
It literally looks like he does it with no effort. But Blanchard lands on her feet. Incredible magnum by Blanchard. And Blanchard follows up with a super kick. And no way.
Can she get him off the ground? Holy.
Cage put a stop to that right away. Cage over 300 pounds of pure muscle. And Tessa Blanchard able to fight back.
Nails him with a DDT, giving herself just a minute to breathe and reconnect in this match.
These fans showing their appreciation here at WrestleMania.
One of these competitors has got to get to their feet. Brian Cage getting to his knees.
The question is, where were you October 17th, 2018, when these two had their rematch? And look at Tessa now coming in with those elbows. Boy, is Tessa strong and fast.
Drop kick to the gut. This is sheer desperation.
And Blanchard now fired up. And that beautiful drop kick straight to the kisser of Brian Cage, who exits the ring immediately. Tessa opposite rope. Suicide dive by Blanchard. And right into the obscure area where we cannot see from our broadcast booth, as we do now see Tessa Blanchard get back up to the ring apron. And what do you think she's thinking here, Kathy?
I mean, she's got to find a way to put something out there to weaken Cage enough. Give her a minute to fight back.
She's not even out of breath, is Tessa Blanchard. She's got strength and stamina, unlike any woman we've ever seen.
But Cage has that frustration. He's gone for multiple pinfalls, and he can't believe that she keeps kicking out.
And now, what is Brian Cage thinking about up there?
They are dangerously close to that beam.
Watch the guardrail.
What in the...
Look at Brian's strength. Cover now, Rick Knox. 2.5, and not enough to put away Blanchard.
Tessa is not giving up in this match.
And Kathy, that's the second time we saw a wrestler avoid those big supports for this building. And the strength that it took for Brian to have to twist in midair, absolutely insane.
That control, that power, it's incredible.
Brian Cage now lifts up Tessa Blanchard by her hair. And this is bad. Will we see that drill claw here? Cage going for something else. Tessa, big knee to the jaw. Tessa emotional, comes back in. She knows she's in a fight here with one of the best in the world.
Cage is tangled up in the corner. She's trying to make the best of that with those knees.
And that's another magnum there from the corner. And that could be so devastating, but could it be 3?
That was like 2 3/4. Holy moly.
And the Impact Women's Champion has the Impact X Division Champion in a terrible spot because Cage might be out.
She is going up to that top rope.
I mean, he's certainly loopy, Kathy. Look at him now. Incredible sit-tom by Tessa. Cover. And just 2 for Blanchard, who was so close to putting away the X Division champ.
And that guttural scream, she thought she had it. I thought she had it.
I think these fans thought she had it. And they're chanting WrestleMania for this great cause we've raised money for today. All profits going.
Dr. Susan Love, Research Foundation, amazing.
And look at now, caught is Tessa Blanchard. This is bad news because Cage is strong as hell. And look at this guy. And that might be it. You can count to 100 here. What the hell?
I don't believe it. I thought she was completely out.
And much to the shock of everyone, myself included here in downtown Los Angeles, this match continues. And Brian Cage is asking for the passion of these fans to help put Tessa Blanchard away. I mean, this is insane. Look at Cage just throws Blanchard with that buckle power bomb. But Blanchard now, schoolboy roll up. That's 2. And only, Jesus, that was almost 3.
Knocks him with a knee on the side of the head.
Beautiful DDT by Blanchard. And Blanchard's going high risk, Kathy.
High risk, high reward.
And there it is again. We've seen it over and over again, that Magnum. As Blanchard goes up again, and will she deliver it again? Yes!
Oh.
Magnum, TA, Magnum.
He's got to be
covers
out.
It. What the? What? Wait a minute. Now we heard a bell. What the hell just happened?
Rick Knox is saying it's 2.
And referee Rick Knox makes the right decision and calls it off and tells the timekeeper it is only 2. As that shoulder came up as Rick Knox counted 3.
It was a close call.
It was super close, but I bet you the replay would show exactly what happened, which was that his shoulder was up.
Crowd rallying behind Tessa, giving her that last ounce of strength that she's going to need to get this over.
Blanchard now manipulates the arm. Cage fighting back, though. Goes for that pump handle, perhaps. Inverts it and spikes her right on her head.
Goes for the cover.
Oh, my God.
2.
And how the hell does the women's champion of the world continue to kick out?
It's in her blood. It is in her blood. She will not let this go.
And I think it's in her heart more than anything else, as this woman has worked so hard to get to where she is today as one of the best in the world to do this. And she's main eventing this bar wrestling show with Cage, and now Cage indicating that this might be it. Will we see the drill cloud? No. Fights out. Ducks the clothesline, does Tessa. And Cage, oh my God!
Jeez.
Tessa just disregarded it to the top buckle. And now locked up. And she might be out, Kathy. She's not moving. And look at Cage! My God, Brian Cage!
Goes to the cover. That's it! Cage walks away. Winner.
And it took absolutely everything for Brian Cage to put away Tessa Blanchard. But here at WrestleMania on this evening, Brian Cage, the X Division champion, he gets his hand raised. He is the winner of this match. What a match, Kathy.
And what a show from Tessa Blanchard. She really put her heart, her soul, her everything into this match.
I don't think you can find one person who'd argue that. As Tessa showing the signs of the damage she just took from Brian Cage, and a sign of respect from Cage to Blanchard as he lifts that warrior up and put her in the corner, now raises her arm. Brian Cage impressive tonight, but I think the story really is how the hell did Tessa do what she just did? So impressive.
Quite the competitor in this match.
Well, what a night it's been here at WrestleMania 2018. We appreciate the fans who came out and showed up and supported a good cause. We were happy to have Kathy Campanelli here in the broadcast booth.
Christian Cole, it is a pleasure to have been here with you.
So that's it for us tonight. For Kathy Campanelli,
Christian Cole,
Melissa Santos.
Melissa Santos.
Have a good night. WrestleMania was awesome.